Josh and Caleb.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's a little cold today. We're going to go to Animal Kingdom. I'm going the wrong way. We're going to go to Animal Kingdom today, get our safari on. We had a pretty cool night at Disney Springs last night with the Florida crew. Very neat. Ran into a friend, Lauren, who is teammates with our cousin Jaden. Anyway, rabbit trail. Let's go to Animal Kingdom and see some animals. Before we see the animals, we had to get some food.
Don't show them like he's sticking his sausage in my mouth.
Who's ready to see some animals? Woo! This is what happened in 1988, the year we were born. Pretty cool. I'm coming, I want to see animals.
Take a picture where we parked.
Only by working together can we maintain Harambe as a safe haven for all its animals. I was born here, and my whole life I was told that what you see with your eyes, you value with your heart. It is my hope that what you see today, you will treasure in your heart forever.
Alright, Asante Sana Warden. As we like to say out here in Harambe, Twin Day, and that does mean let's go. Well, Jumbo, good afternoon, friends. My name is Matt. I'm your safari guide for our afternoon adventure into the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. As a few safety reminders, we do ask that you please remain seated at all times, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the truck. This includes when we are moving and when we are stopped as well. But please take any pictures that you'd like, as this is a photo safari. We just recommend putting your camera in a sport or action setting, as we cannot stop for every animal, and some animals are a little more active than others. Now, of course, with those striped legs, the okapis do resemble the zebra. However, they are the only living relative of a giraffe. Like a giraffe, the male okapis grow the ossicones on their head, which are the little bumps, and they have a prehensile tongue, giving them easier access to grab leaves from trees and bushes. But they were actually seen to be mythical creatures to the Western world up until about 1901. That's when they were first introduced to North America, and their popularity skyrocketed. They became a fan favorite for everyone who came out to see them. Don't worry, they are supposed to look that way. They will actually go leafless for about 9 months out of the entire year, and that's in order to conserve energy. But with that tree trunk, they can store upwards between 1,000 and 5,000 gallons of water in there just to remain living. But because of this, a lot of African tribes refer to it as the Tree of Life. But of course, with that baby, he's only been out here for about a month now, so he's still just trying to get used to the area while we're trying to get used to him, and of course, again, he gets used to us as well. But as often asked, are the zebras black with white stripes or white with black stripes? And you can always tell by looking at the nose. Walking and running about an hour after birth, so in case there's danger in their area, they can escape at their towers. This adult right here is definitely enjoying its time, just trying to get some food from the side of this tree over here. Now they do have that pretty impressive tongue. It grows between 16 and 18 inches, and it's a dark shade of purple and black, and that's going to prevent it from getting sunburned since they spend 20 hours a day eating and only 30 minutes a day sleeping. And that's because the other 3.5 hours of a giraffe's day are usually spent migrating to other safe places for them to find food, as well as get their power naps. So again, they do blend on in perfectly with their surroundings as they're going to keep on looking out for their food. But off to the right, there is that African elephant, and actually because it is turning here, I think we might get a good peek at that elephant in just a moment to see which direction it's moving in. Now when they are kicked out of their herd, they actually have one of two options. They can learn to live by themselves, becoming solitary like this one, or if they want to, they can go out and form a small bachelor herd, like a fraternity. So what we're going to try to do here is see if we can maybe find the herd of females that may or may not have kicked them out. Here's some more giraffe and some of those Ankoli cattle off to the right. Kind of hard to miss them with those long horns sticking up behind the tall grass there. But those horns go between 6 and 8 feet and only weigh about 15 pounds. That's because they're hollow, honeycomb shaped and filled with blood, as it helps regulate their body temperature. They are some of the larger flamingo, but they're also the lightest shade pink. And they're pretty social birds, living in groups that range anywhere from 200 to 400. So when you do get a large group together like this, they're actually known as a flamboyance. But with the flamingo in the shallow water right now, they are looking for tiny beta shrimp. And when they consume that shrimp, they're going to gather the keratin mineral from it, and that will give them their pink color, since they are usually born gray and white. But we do have a few more miles left to go here on the savannah. Now, good chance he was kicked out of the den by the female lionesses, but that's because they need all the rest they can get, since they do most of the hunting, while the male here does most of the babysitting. He'll stay back at the copies and watch over the cubs and teach them the ways. That way when they grow up, they know how things are run. But of course, with the ostrich being the largest flightless bird in Africa, those eggs are also pretty large, weighing about 3 pounds each, and the shell is so thick and strong that the average human can stand on it and it will not crack at all. But unfortunately, with that oryx, it does mean that we are going to be approaching the end of our safari here. One of the biggest ways that we can help protect all the animals we were able to see is by donating to conservation groups. Conservation groups help fund reserves like the one we were just on, and they're a great place for everyone to see and learn about the animals in person rather than read about them. So instead, we say Kwaharini, and that does mean to go well.
Travel commencing in T-minus 10 seconds and counting.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, wrap your bonnet on, and get out before the asteroid hits. Let's roll! Okay, now, let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just a little one.
on down, joining the rest of the colony as far down as we can go.
What? You're still alive? This means war! Back off, spiders!
Alright, that's gonna do it from Animal Kingdom. We survived dinosaurs,
Animals represent!
bugs.
Bugs
Giraffes.
represent!
Alright, now we're gonna go.
Alright, now represent!
Okay, I'm gonna stay right here. So now we're going to Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios represent! You just made me run, jeez.
And we have a reservation at Sci-Fi Diner, so we're going to
Sci-Fi Diner represent!
Okay, I'm just going to stop there.
Just stop.
Skyliner.
And let's hear those 3 words that we practiced, then everybody's gonna go crazy. Big smile, let's hear it. Lights, camera, action!
Gentlemen, one of Harrison Ford's stunt doubles, Chris Vera! Everybody! Hey, Dale. Chris? Yeah, thanks for coming over. Of course. The scene looked great. Thank you. Also looked pretty dangerous, so why don't you tell everybody how you pulled it off?
Well, just making this up as I go. So,
All right, you had to be at least a little scared, right? Come on.
I mean, sure, I'd be crazy not to at least be a little bit scared. You guys all saw the size of that boulder. That thing is unbelievably heavy. Now, seriously, it takes like what, Dale? 20 of our strongest people just to get that thing back up? What?
Yeah, or the 2 strongest men in the world? Look at them go. Didn't work out.
All right, you got me. Obviously, it's not a real boulder, but you got to back me up here, Dale. That thing's not a cotton ball either.
That's true. In fact, it took over 400 pounds of rubber to make it look and roll just right. Chris, you're running for a reason. 400 pounds can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a certain amount of risk and danger in really everything we do here. If it wasn't for the incredible stunt team watching my back, I'd never attempt any of this stuff. It's all about teamwork.
Speaking of teamwork, I promise to get you back. Thanks again. Chris Vera, everybody.
Thanks, Dale.
Well, that's going to do it from Hollywood Studios. So I was exploring Ryan while Dave was in the bathroom. We met Mickeyviews
I had to poop.
again. Came in for the first time. And now we're heading to Epcot. Alright, that's going to do it from here at Epcot. Pretty fun-filled day. We did 3 parks. We thought we were going to go to Magic Kingdom, but it's too late now. We had too much fun. We are going to go do Test Track and maybe 1 or 2 more rides here at Epcot. Today is our final day here at Walt Disney World. I know, you're probably thinking, dude, you had 3 weeks there. Chill out. Still, I don't want to leave. Having too much fun hanging out with YouTubers and going to all the parks and doing stuff I've never done before. Be sure and check out all of the Disney videos. We're heading back to Georgia, so if I don't see you in the parks or in Georgia, around Georgia, thrifting, I'll see you at the movies. I'm Josh. Bye. I don't want to leave, seriously. Spaceship Earth. It's going to be closed next time I come. Bye.